Hello. So today's review is going to be on the Xiaguan Dream of the Red Chamber. I've been looking at this tea for a little while. I've actually been looking at a lot of Yunnan sourcings, Xiaguan series. Well, not Yunnan sourcings, they're just the ones that they offer. But I've never tried a Xiaguan factory tea until today. I just got some tea in the mail. But that's the 12. I just broke off 4.5 grams, and this is actually my first 12 chai that I've tried before. So I already gave this a rinse, and it was actually really hard to break off a chunk of that 12. It was like I was really worried that I was going to hurt myself. Couldn't dig my my pick in there very well, but so that's just the rinse, but that's got some strong aromas there. Can't really quite pin anything down. So yeah, 4.5 grams in a 60 milliliter Xiaguan. And yeah, definitely a smoky tea. I've heard that they have a very distinct smoky flavor. But anyways, we'll give that a try. Just reheating this water here. Yeah, almost like tobacco smoke. Or campfire, barbecue or something. It's got a sweetness to it for sure. Okay, that's boiling. Give that a whirl. It's a nice light color. 2008. It's got a little bit of age to it. My puppy's playing with his pine cone that he got from somewhere. I think I knocked it on the floor. But that's really good. Try another scoop of that. So yeah, definitely like a tobacco smoke kind of flavor, almost like an ashtray. That's something I could describe it with. Definitely like it's like a smoked out bitterness. The bitterness is like, it's there, but it's not, but there's like this smokiness there. And it's like this tingly right up front. Steep number 2. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. I'll try that. Definitely more of that smoky bitterness. It's got kind of like that medicinal aged flavor a little bit, but definitely a lot of smoke. Definitely a smoky tea. It's the only way I can really describe it. Now I'd like to know why they call it Dream of the Red Chamber. But yeah, this is my first impression of definitely I like it. It's got a spiciness to it now. Sheet number 3. That smokiness starting to round off into a little bit of a sweetness. Maybe a little bit more bitterness too, yeah. I like bitter teas. Most people think of bitterness as a bad thing, but I kind of, for me, that describes the strength of the tea. It's when it's got a bitterness. That's how I know it's strong. I know it's gonna be good. When I first started drinking pu'er, it was all young bitter teas. The more bitter it was, I would kind of figure it was a little bit better. Yeah, not as much of the smokiness now. It's definitely got some flavors. It's hard to pin. I did actually just receive these today, so my review might not be completely accurate. I've heard that teas need to acclimate to your climate. So this just came from all the way from Kunming. Showed up today, and we're in central British Columbia right now. So there's a good chance it needs some time to acclimate. Getting kind of like a syrupy texture to it now, because before it was very dry feeling on the mouth, and now it's kind of getting like syrupy, like maple syrup or caramel, and a little bit in the flavor as well. I'm gonna get another picture here. So I want to start moving through these steeps a little quicker. So, and I don't like dumping it all down my tray. I find it's a waste. I'll drink it later. I want to quickly get into a tea for a review, and I'll do a quick steep. And then dump the rest in my other pitcher. So yeah, the compression was really really hard on this. Yeah, that would have benefited for a longer steeping time. I think I only did just a 1 second infusion there, but I'm gonna let it sit. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to revisit this tea in a couple weeks. Maybe make another video. I have lots of teas to review, and I'll be burning through them for the next probably good couple weeks. Got a lot of work ahead of me with this channel. Overall, this tea's got a really nice energy. I can really feel it. Some people say it's just the caffeine, but you know, I drink a cup of coffee and it doesn't really do anything for me. I feel a little sick to my stomach, and most of the time it makes me tired. Tea really wakes me up and then it gets really chill. Then I get really chill. So I don't know what that is. If it's chemical or if it's actually like a cha chi, like they say, right? Tea energy. So this must be steep. I think somewhere around 7. Bitterness is really there. I think this could definitely benefit from another couple years of storage, maybe 10 years or something. Because it's got the smokiness, and that smokiness just slowly turns into a heavy bitterness. And I'd say this would definitely be a good pour for a hot day. Help cool you off. Anyways, I enjoy it. I'll probably buy it again, but there's so many teas to try that for me it almost seems counterproductive to go back to a tea. But then at the same time, I'll notice that the teas that I really like, they disappear. I bought the 2017 Impression, and that was my favorite tea. And the second time I went to go order it, I went to go buy 2 cakes, and Scott told me over email, he's like, "Oh, sorry, there's none left." And I was like, "What do you mean there's none left?" But very sad. So yeah, let's keep steeping this here. It's nice amber color. You know, before I go to work, I would sometimes make dugong fu tea for like an hour, and I have one small 40 milliliter cup, and pour the rest into my big thermos cup with a lid. So by the time I was done my session, I would have one big cup to bring to work, and then I wouldn't have to grab coffee or something on the way. So I like to have a hot drink, especially when I'm at work, something caffeinated, something strong, something's gonna pick me up. And I don't really like coffee unless it's fine grind stuff, you know what I mean? I usually go to McDonald's and grab I put like 1 cream. I don't know. It's not very good coffee. This tea's really drying out my mouth though. Very astringent. Definitely got some aging power there. You could put this away for a long time. Definitely got potential. But this is that Xiaguan that I just bought. I think I showed you already, I'm not sure. 60 milliliters. It's like $5 and something cents from Yunnan sourcing. I'm not sure if that's American or Canadian dollars. But wow, that smoky smell. It's like barbecue, yeah, for sure, barbecue. It's like where you open up the lid of the barbecue like the next day after like cooking steaks or like pork chops or something. And after with barbecue sauce, you mean, and it was smoking and the mesquite. You open up the lid and you smell the lid. I don't know who does that, but that's the smell I get off the Xiaguan here. So yeah, I could probably keep going here for a while, which I will. I still got just over a liter of water here in my kettle, so I'll probably keep steeping here for another hour and call her quits. It's not losing any power. Got a really strong bitterness, really strong astringency. The smokiness is like almost overpowering at first, almost off-putting. But for me, those aggressive notes are That's what shows me the tea's got some power to it, and it's definitely got some legs. You know what I mean? Like I can steep it and steep it and steep it. Now it's starting to show that watery, minerality. So usually when it shows me that, I'll warm up my water. I'll warm up my water. I'll flip over the leaves, and then you know, I'll try steeping it some more. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the video there. It's a good tea. I would order it again if I had the time to buy it. Got so many other teas to try. Dream of the Red Chamber. Try it out.